Nah, I couldn't believe I was in jail, bro.
I don't even mean to laugh. Sorry.
No, I couldn't believe
When
it.
I saw his face, I just imagine that's what my face
Whoa,
would be
listen.
like.
You see, when I went to jail, yeah, I was like 20. I was like a child sports star. In my end, everyone thought I was the next like Linford Christie or something.
But yeah, going back to Movember and even November, this is the run up to Christmas.
Yeah.
And when I heard you was coming and you was talking about mental health, I did a little bit of checking and it was saying Christmas is the worst time for people getting depressed, feeling down, getting mental health.
Yeah.
The suicide rate kind of climbs.
Yeah.
Maybe I think it's because Christmas makes people think about family, think about basically men having to provide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Buying Christmas presents or this, the whole thing of Christmas and the finances that come with it. Some people don't even have families. They feel sad, they feel depressed. They're watching television, they're seeing families around the turkey. You know what I mean? And they're thinking, why they haven't got that? So this is the time where we got to be talking and having these conversations and letting everybody know it's okay to have these conversations. I work in construction, and it was you that was telling me mental health is the worst
in construction. Yeah, it's one of the highest unaliving rates in construction. Yeah,
crazy.
The thing is, I think when it comes to these periods of time, whether you're a man or a woman, everyone starts thinking about what the next person's doing, and you compare yourself to what someone else is doing, and especially when you got social media, everyone's looking at that, and because most people only post the good things. So you're thinking, oh, if I ain't got that, then why not? Or if this person's happy, why am I not happy? Or if this person's got money for this, why I not got money for this? And there's so many things that go into mental health. It's not just about one particular subject, and it affects everyone differently. But I think the thing is, when it comes to Christmas, I think, some people believe in it? Do you not believe in it? It's a manufactured situation anyway. But yeah, I think the mental health thing, I think we need to definitely encourage more people to talk about these situations.
When you say about comparison, because comparison is a big thing that people talk about, and they say comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of the things that you can do if you're noticing that you're comparing yourself, and what are the sort of things that you reckon you can do to sort of move away from that and step aside from the comparisons?
I think it's just it's about working on yourself, being strong in yourself and strong in your mind. Do you know what I mean? One thing I'm doing at the moment is I noticed that I've been really loose with my lifestyle and just been living however. And if I really want to get to the goals that I have in my mind, which is to get married, children, family, then I need to change myself. That's the first thing, to start looking at myself and reflect on myself, what's good for me and what makes me feel good. Do you know what I mean? So I said I'm going to get married next year, and all my boys are all laughing at me in the group chat. Yeah, all the boys are laughing at me in the group chat. I'm determined.
Yeah. Come aboard, bro.
Yeah, I'm determined, bro.
It's lovely over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And you shall get married in Jesus' name.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Please, boys, please. Yeah. But the other thing I'm doing 100 days of exercise straight in a row. Because I didn't want to get to January and then do dry January and all these things that people do, and then you get to it and you can't do it because it's just a shock to the body. So I think my main thing is just to focus on yourself, and when it comes to social media, try and take a break sometimes. You know what I mean? Because I find myself, I have ADHD as well, so I'm always like jittery or looking to do something, and Instagram is my thing. I'm always on Instagram. So just try and take a break, focus on things that make you happy, focus on family, focus on friends, talking, and just like staying plugged out of the system. You know what I mean? Like going out for dinner, eating, talking, and doing, things like that.
I have to be honest. I feel like I'm a blessed and lucky person.
Yeah.
I always say the only thing I ain't got is money. No, joke aside, I feel like money is the only thing that's missing. Yes, I do have some money, but I feel like, I need
some more.
You need some more. You need some more.
No, I'm married, I've got children, I've got a massive family, I've got good friends. There's so much things going on, and I'm a blessed person.
Yeah.
And what maybe when my mental health starts to decline, I can lean on those things. Does that make sense? I can lean on a family member, I can lean on a friend, I can lean on my own personal strength and whatever. A lot of people don't have that. So what I would
You forgot one major thing, bro.
go on. The Most High.
Yeah.
But my faith is so strong. Do you understand?
You should have said that first.
No, but
I'm joking.
no, you don't have to joke because I wake up every morning and I tell Jerome all the time, the fact that I see God, see the sun means I see God.
Yeah.
And regardless if it's raining or whatever, the sun's always coming out. So from I see that, I'm blessed. I pray every morning, and me and my son pray every night before he goes to bed. You understand? So even though I didn't mention it, it goes without saying for me. So maybe I take it for granted the fact that I didn't mention it.
Well, it's funny because all the things that you said, from my experience, it could be that the God and Bible is number one, just for the fact that when I think about the people that celebrities like Robin Williams, I feel like big celebrities that have had everything that you said. You said you're lacking money. They've got the money too.
Yeah.
People that have had friends, family, money, everything. Everything that you feel, the career. And they've committed suicide.
Robin Williams, that sat with me for a long time, you know, because that was my actor. Regardless of everybody else what was going on, the reason why I rated Robin Williams is because I felt like as long as he was making you feel good, he felt good, and I resonated with that. So when he unalived himself, my brain couldn't comprehend what was going on. But at the same time, that's what is happening. People that are trying to bring joy to other people, maybe they're stressed out. Do you know what I mean?
But the thing is, when I went through my situation last year and I reflect back on it, a lot of the things that I thought were important, and the things that I was trying to do were things to not help other people, but to benefit other people more than me. It wasn't really what I wanted to do. And there comes a conflict with yourself. This is where you have to know yourself, where you're going in the direction. This is why I always thank God. You're going in a direction where if I carried on where I was going, I might have tried to do what I tried to do and succeeded. Do you understand? Yeah. And it's like the God intervened. He said, like, okay, cool, go and do it, but I'm not going to let you go. But after this situation, you're going to really understand yourself. Do you understand? And from that moment, I thought to myself, you know what? Why do I think what this person cares, this person cares, this person cares? It doesn't matter. Because at the time when I was on my own doing what I was doing, no one was there to help me. Even afterwards, no one was really there to help me. You understand? And I lost a lot of things, a lot of people around me. And I'm not blaming no one because I wasn't in my best of form in terms of me being as a person. I've done a lot of thoughtless things, hurt people, and I could have acted a lot better than I do that now that I do that more. But listen, you're blessed, bruv. And it's a blessing. I thank God for people like black men like you, because there's a lot of stigma around black men not having relationships, one parent families, but the people that I'm around, my cousins, my family, they're all married with kids. You understand? And these are things that were not celebrated enough. Because if you ask people from other races, the first thing they say is, oh, black women are one parent families, black men are doing cheating, and for me and my experience, yes, there are some people like that, but a lot of my people that I'm around are doing what they're supposed to do, whether they're with their partner or not. They're looking after their children, they're married, doing all those things. So them things there after cap, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
But the thing is, the married people are moving in silence.
Because
you get on with your life. So that's why we have to celebrate. Sometimes you have to celebrate on people's behalf, really. You celebrate Jason on his behalf. Hopefully, certain man's trying to join him next year, and and we see how it goes from there. Like you said, there is so many people, there is so many married men, and there's so many examples, and it's a shame that the examples that are put out there are not those people. But if you're around them, you have to gravitate towards them people.
Do you know what? Socially, what is terrible about us is we like mess. So the only time we're gonna get involved in your marriage is when it's messing up. Do you know what I mean? So when it's terrible. So obviously somebody's celebrating their anniversary or whatever, it will get a little whoop whoop.
Yeah.
But make that man cheat or that woman cheat.
It's gone crazy.
You know what? You know exactly what's happening. All the shares, all the likes, all the videos, all the think pieces, all bouncers probably gonna do a full breakdown.
You got 24 hours.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So my message when I come on here more time, I don't try to ram it down people's throat, is
Hey, that's a why.
marriage,
This one.
marriage,
Yeah.
looking
Hey,
after your children.
We need to start getting red card watch. Man's getting red.
Yeah, go on, go.
No,
Yeah.
the white. Listen,
But listen, my brother's gonna watch this. They're gonna say, "Sean, allow the white to your big man." What's wrong with you?
no, do you know what it is? For me, the white thing is banter. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Because I said it before we even press play.
Yeah.
You can white me all you want. I'm going home to my wife.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what I'm saying. That's a wife, but I'm going home to my wife. Do you understand?
Mm.
Going home to my wife and my beautiful family, whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I heard that. Yeah. So, but my thing is, I don't know if you want. This is what I was saying. I don't know if you want me to set it off or not.
Set it off, bro.
Because my big thing is this feminism situation that's going on. I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry.
Hey, do you know what? Secretly, sorry. Yeah, my man said to me earlier. He said, "Yo." He said, "Yeah, he's on the feminists, you know."
I'm on to them.
Why are you pointing at me?
No, but you should.
He said he's
I'm
on
on
the
to them.
feminists.
I'm on to
Why are you
them.
pointing at me?
I'm on to them.
I said, "Yeah, Swift."
Yeah. Now you can stick it on me. I don't mind. You know the feminist
No,
thing.
see,
Yeah?
look, I'll be whiting her. Because what's going on?
I don't know.
No, we're done. Now go on.
No, the feminist thing though, you know what it is? It's not like I'm against it. I'm a feminist myself. Yeah. But my thing is, I need to know what's the difference between equal rights and feminism. Because if we are gonna move forward as people or as a community, we need to get rid of feminism out of the black community.
Can I just ask a question? Sorry.
Yeah.
What is feminism?
I was just about...
And yeah, what is feminism?
The reason why I was going to interject
Mm.
is because all of these things have always been here. But now,
They're
we're
just getting terminologies for
we're
things.
trying to get
They're
lit.
trying to use it.
But
to
all these labels, feminism,
masculinity.
what's the other one? Gaslighting.
Gaslighting, yeah.
All of these things have always been there, but now if you get to tell someone you're gaslighting me now
Yeah.
everybody has to look
It's a
at their
problem,
behavior to see what's really going on.
Yeah.
But even when it comes to feminism,
Mm.
everybody, for me, it's a cake and eat it type of thing. Because you're a feminist. When we go out, are you paying for your own food?
Boy.
When do you understand? I'm a man. I look after my wife.
Yeah.
I take care of her.
Hold on, fam. What is feminism?
So yeah, that'll be interesting
I
to
would-
hear what the
do you know
man
what?
think.
As Sean said,
Nobody knows, innit? I don't know.
But Sean said he's a feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say, but I would say,
I'm trying to get rid of it, but I'm a feminist. But there's a reason why.
I
But
would
go on.
say in the original definition of feminism,
Mm.
I would say we're all probably feminists.
I'm not feminist.
No,
I'll tell you what are, but I'm going to tell you why. as well.
No
I
way.
would say in as Jay said, when you talk about gaslighting and the feminism in that surrounding, now you're talking about the extreme. So I think
I'm nothing to do with feminism.
I think it's
No,
extremism.
you are.
No,
I'm going to tell you why.
No, do you know why?
No, see, he likes to follow the Bible. That's why.
No, it's not even.
Not even that.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah,
That's not.
he likes to say, listen, this is how. But
Yeah, no, I'm a man.
Hold on.
I'm a man, and they're a
You
woman.
draw for the definition.
So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Yeah. So what I'm going to teach you to do, right? I'm going to tell you looks the way while he's looking at that. So when the equal rights movement was happening in 1923, the equal rights movement started. The equal rights movement was there for black people to get equal rights, not for just themselves, but for everyone. So that includes women. Because we was in slavery. That includes LGBTQ+. That includes everyone.
From that time,
From 1923. So what happened was, feminism came because the white middle class women were getting oppressed by their husbands, and they weren't being allowed to work. Yeah, in our community, we've never had a situation where our black women felt oppressed. Rarely. Don't get me wrong, not in all, and I know in different religions it's different. But when the feminist movement came, it divided the equal rights movement. Yeah, it divided the black man and the black woman from each other because the black woman now thought maybe there was being oppressed. But from there, it has grown into something now which is dividing our community. And we need to, this is why I'm more for equal rights, which includes feminism, because then the women are going to get what they need from equal rights and and the men are also going to get, because us as black men, we don't have equal rights in comparison to a lot of other communities. So if everyone follows equal rights rather than feminism and all these divisive other sections, we're all going to get to where we want to be, and we're all going to be united as one, no matter what color, race, sex, or anything.
But that's standard, though. That should be a
It should be.
thought from
But
somebody.
that's why I'm saying, by definition, we are all feminists. Because as I said,
That's right.
in equal
I
rights,
just don't like that name,
feminine, but yeah, because of the extremism.
Yeah.
But in
I
equal rights,
just don't like the name at all.
but then within that, there's always going to be debates and arguments because, in equal rights, obviously, everyone should be treated equally and fairly. So in the extreme
That's
part of it,
equality.
we should all that. But then equal, when you add in the feminism part, then you add into the fact that, as you saying, in terms of what white women was pushing for, in terms of the freedom to work.
But then
not everyone agrees with should women work. Not saying should they work, but in ideal people work.
If you got the peas and you don't want your wife to work, and you're going to give her peas to do whatever.
But it's not about not wanting your wife to work. You can give her the option.
I'm saying if she doesn't want to and she wants, that's fine. Innit?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, normally you would want an equal opportunity society, you know, because you have kids. You want your wife to be able to do what she's doing. You don't want that.
Do you know what it is? I got 2 points to make. You see, when it comes to equal rights, treating people the same doesn't mean treating people equally. You know that?
No, but when I mean amongst ourselves.
Let me land.
No, go on.
I've got a daughter and I've got a son.
Mm-hmm.
If I treat my daughter and my son the same,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean I'm treating them fairly.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Explain.
My daughter has different needs to my son.
Yeah.
So treating them equally doesn't mean treating them the same.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would say as well is, obviously I know I'm oversimplifying things, but when it comes to women's rights, men's rights, LGBT, whatever,
ATQ plus,
whatever, those guys, big up everybody, but whatever. What happens is all of that always gets mixed with black rights. So every time we've got a fight to say, black people need these laws passed, these rights, these things, they mix it with the gay people's rights. Then the gay people, guess what? They get what they need. Then they mix it with women's rights. Then guess what? Women get what they need. And always black rights always get put to the back burner. That's what the way I see it personally. And that's why they've always mixed stuff.
No, am I making sense? The thing is, it's always there's always been a situation where it's been a divide and conquer. So no matter where you are in society, what color, race, sexuality you are, whatever, there's always been a divide and conquer. And the thing is, if we followed what our grandparents and parents were doing with the equal rights situation, then it brings everyone together as a stronger unit and a community, regardless. Yeah. So then, if everyone brings together, it means the consciousness is going to rise, because we're all together, we're all thinking the same, because we just want the best for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you start bringing in LGBTQ+, we bring in feminism, we bring in black rights, we bring in that, then everyone starts thinking, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. And the thing is, let me just say, with feminism, one of the things that that it is very good for is that in other countries, like third world countries, a lot of the women are oppressed and they're not getting to education, not getting to work. But in the Western world, we should be solely focusing on equal rights, in my opinion, to make sure that everyone gets opportunity to do whatever they want and be the best person that they can be.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah.
So that's my
when you said that your daughter has different needs to your son, yeah, I get that. But equality still has to be there, bro. So what I mean is the love is still going to be equal.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? So that's what he's talking about.
And the opportunity.
Equality and the opportunity. So you're gonna say, oh, your son, obviously he has different needs and his opportunities might be different and differ to your daughters, but it's still the same. Do you know what I mean? It's equality. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but everything is different, because even women and men, they have different needs in the workplace. A woman has a child, she needs maternity leave. She needs so much extra amount of time off to go and be able to care for this child.
Yeah.
Men don't need as much. Do you know what I mean? So
they have different needs. Man, are you going to make a woman that's pregnant and having a baby?
We're not, but that's the point.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Of course she need time. She has to have time off. That's the madness. I don't even know why you're even saying that. That's
But
what
this
I'm
is
like,
what
it's just-
but this is what equal
But
rights
he's
comes
saying-
in.
he's
To make
saying-
sure everyone gets the time off.
But that's what I'm saying.
no, but it's
A woman gets can get up to 9 months,
yeah.
and a man gets 2 weeks.
But who put the baby there? Is it not the man?
Yeah. So what are you saying?
What are you saying?
That's the bad thing, you
Wait,
know.
but so what? Wait,
You're
wait,
saying you
what
should
are
man
saying,
should
man?
get more time.
So you say man should get 9 months as well?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
What?
saying, why is that a conversation? That, the woman gets 9 months as well. That's standard. Like, let's not even factor that in.
But this is what you're not understanding.
Did you
It's
get
not
what I mean?
happening.
But what you're not understanding is that is some of the sole reasons why women don't get the higher positions that men get.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's why this is a conversation.
No, but now they do.
Jason is not saying women should not get the same opportunities as men. What I'm saying is the reason for why I'm saying treating people the same is not the same as equality is because I have to say these obvious things because this is what is actually
But
happening.
women are in high places, though. Women are achieving.
No, the
doing
problem
a lot,
is
they're
that you-
excelling.
Women in the
Now-
black community are doing better than men in the black community now. Yes,
I don't even know. It doesn't-
but men in the white community are doing much better than women in the white
But it's a
community.
white man's world, bro. Why, you're acting like you don't know that. Come on, man.
No, but what you're saying is right. It is a white. It is a white in the Western culture. It is a white man's world at the moment, and a lot of the businesses that we work for, associated with, are going to be run by a lot of white men. But the thing that we need to understand with feminism, and I understand why some people are pushing for it, is that when women do have babies, they should not be penalized because they've had a child, and when they come back to work, then they can't get they can't get opportunity in work. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, then go to the men's side. Men should be able to take time off of work to help their wife with the baby. But these are things that
That's
we're
what
having to
we're
fight
doing,
for. So
yeah.
this is what the equality comes into.
But then the women can help the men fight.
Yeah.
for
So
that.
then we go because it goes back and forth. Do you understand? So what I want to know from you though is, in terms of your like you say, the girl and the boy needs different things. Interest is an interesting conversation. Like, what do you think the difference is between the two? That'll be a question for me.
I maybe what you call an old-fashioned, maybe even stoic man.
They call it conservative now.
Where
Yeah.
my
Definitely
son,
conservative,
Yeah.
100%. 100%. He needs a blue tie. That's
I call it David Cameron.
Yeah.
no, I'll take more time out to understand my daughter's feelings when my son just needs to hurry up and do what I've told him to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, so I have more expectation from my daughter than I have from my son.
In what way?
I don't know. I just feel like my daughter, she has more common sense. She has more independence. So I have to give her more independence because my son, I can make him almost form like a robot. Take 2 steps forward, stop, turn left, now pivot, and he will follow the instructions. Girls don't play that. So I have to let my daughter.
Some girls do that.
Some do.
Oh yeah,
I'm stereotyping.
Do you know
yeah. Because throw in because if you used to have another daughter,
She might be different.
No,
Yeah.
she will be different.
oh
You know
no,
why?
she would be
She
different.
will
Yeah,
be different. Do you know why? Because you'll be there. That's the only thing that's different. Like with my daughter, obviously, like things happen. I'm not there. It's a different scenario, so I'm not able to see and govern and how they move because she's not coming back to the house to me every day. She's coming on the weekend.
Yeah, but do
Do
you know
what I'm saying?
All right, so
If she wants to come on the weekend,
I watched the Will Smith interview. Yeah, Will Smith was talking about his daughter Willow.
I saw that one.
You saw it, and then he was saying
Yeah.
that Willow was doing a tour for Jay-Z. She had maybe 200 dates. I can't remember exactly, but she went on stage with Justin Bieber, so she's killing it, doing her thing. And then she, after one of the shows, she went to her dad. All right, Dad, I'm ready to go home now. And he's like, yeah, we will go home, but let's just finish the tour. She's like, no, I'm ready to go home now. So, and he's always been in Willow's life. So then he woke up the next morning and she just shaved her head bald. And imagine her biggest song is "I'll whip my hair back and forth." I'll whip my hair back and forth.
Crazy.
And she got a bald head now.
Crazy.
So that's why I'm saying, from my experience, I can't see girls don't get policed. From my experience, girls leave their mum's house from the age of 14 because they're not following instruction.
Yeah, 100%. So do boys.
That's my
So do boys.
understanding
So
of
the
it.
boys as well. But watch this, yeah. I think that is a deeper meaning in why that happened. Do you know what I mean? Because she was obligated to perform shows, yeah. And then I think it was like 20 shows or something, not 200.
I can't remember,
Not for a child,
regardless
that's
of what it is.
never for a child.
He said 50 Showed killed Michael Jackson.
But regardless of the number of shows, it could have been 20, it could have been
Yeah,
whatever.
but watch this now. What I'm trying to say is, she's a child. Yeah, she's done the thing that she needed to do. She's ready to go home. Who knows what she saw there? Who knows what she was a part of? Because remember, there's other artists she would have been on tour. Big artists should have been on tour.
Yeah.
Remember, they're all together in it. So she might have been like, no, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to do
no,
this
she
no
was.
more.
That's what she was.
And then dad wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Man, the dad has to listen sometimes.
Yeah, 100%.
Man do try and listen to them, but these kids, man.
I'm definitely generalizing. Do you understand? I'm definitely generalizing. I'm definitely putting, having a thick brush and painting the canvas.
Kids ain't easy neither, bro.
Yeah.
They're not easy, and everybody's different. Everybody's individual. You know what I mean? I'm still learning my daughter. There's so many times when she just wakes up and she decides she don't like me. Do you know what I mean? And even it's weird because even my son, he's gonna be 13 soon, and I can see certain times he's just not on it.
Yeah.
Whatever is happening, he don't care. You know what I mean?
Like he's just not.
He's just not, bro. He's not happy. He's just decided, I'm not happy.
He's a teenager.
But the good thing about it is that you're there
Yeah.
through that. And a lot of, you know what, with the Poster Boy project, a lot of guys that message me and I speak to about things that are where the relationship's broken down and they're not gonna have access to their kids. So that's one of the big things with some of the people that I'm speaking with at least. Do you know what I mean? And it's funny because like I see like what you know what it is. Two things happened. Go on. Two things happened recently. One, I was speaking to a girl about like relationships, and she goes, "A woman's always going to look for a provider." Yeah. Take it back to the caveman situation.
Yeah.
The cave woman is looking for the best man to bring her back food and whatever.
Yeah.
That's on a basic level.
Protection, yeah.
Protection, food. That's on a basic level. So she's gonna, regardless, whoever's gonna do that for her, that's what she's gonna get. So, and she related it to now times. Nowadays, not of every woman, but a lot of women, whoever can provide for them the best, unless you've been with them for a long time, they're looking for whoever's to do the best for them, and especially with social media. And then the other thing is, when you're not in the household, or your relationship is broken down, the kids are then used as a weapon, which is one of the, and again, one of the things that I have a lot of men talk to me about is that they don't get access to their children, and for a lot of men, it really breaks them. Like that lack of family around them, or that taken away from the children, breaks them down. 100%. And the thing is, and the funny thing is, I have a hoodie that I have. It says, "Men don't lie." The reason I put "men don't lie" is because with the suicide rate, men are taking their lives because they're not lying. They're depressed. Man wanna, you know what I mean, unalive themselves. Imagine I was walking down the road one day, I had the hoodie on, yeah, coming out the house, going to the station. I can't remember. I think I was going out raving somewhere. Some woman shouted out, "Men do lie."
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, "Who is that?" Bro, she was mad. And the hoodies triggered so many women, but I did it on purpose. I put "men don't lie" because I knew, but it's a conversation piece because I want you to ask you, why have you got that t-shirt? Because men do like, no, it's not about that. It's about listening to men when they say, "I'm depressed, I've got this problem." Don't just dismiss it. Let's have a conversation about it then.
Do you know what I used to hate the most? Which was really sad, and I still think it's sad. "Oh, you're man."
Yeah, your boy.
"Oh, you're man. Oh, you're a man. Oh, I've gone to jail. I've come out. I'm depressed. The shit that's going. Oh, you're a man." Do you know what I mean? "Oh, this has happened. Someone's run away with this, and I'm lost. And I have nowhere to live." "Oh, you're a man."
But the government don't even help men if you're homeless.
Yeah. Or "I've got this money. I want to give you this." "Ah, you're a man. You're supposed to give me everything." Or "I'm a boy in the hood. No dad. Just no role models. No nothing." "Oh, you're a man." Do you get what I'm saying?
But bro, we have to stop promoting this jail business. Some podcasts are promoting this jail. "Oh, I went jail." But I went jail.
You know what I mean?
I went jail once. Yeah. I couldn't believe I was in jail. Bruv. I couldn't believe it. Brother, I couldn't believe I was in jail, bro.
I don't even mean to laugh. So.
No, I couldn't believe
When
it.
I saw his face, I just imagine that's what my
Bro,
face would be
listen.
like.
You see, when I went to jail, yeah, I was like 20. I was like a child sports star. In my end, everyone thought I was the next like Linford Christie or something.
Yeah.
Lunchbox, everything was there, everything. I was doing my thing. Somehow, some way, my mum and dad broke up. Again, broken families. My dad done madness. My mum obviously saw my dad in me. So now my mum's got beef with me. I ain't even done nothing. Bro, I haven't done nothing, yeah? Next thing I know, me and my mum are beefing, bruv. Like, my mum's like, come out of the house. I remember the day my mum's like, throw, you know, Jamaicans throw salt over, whatever over your shoulder. You're not coming back. Yeah? I'm thinking, well, so this time I'm outside, I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm telling my mum, yeah, whatever. I'm in cars, sleeping in cars. I'm going in McDonald's, washing, doing madness. Yeah, bro, this time I've got a scholarship to go to Florida State University and do athletics. The next thing I know, I'm in a stolen car, sleeping, feds are knocking on the window, what's going on, boom, 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 I'm in jail.
No.
Just because of that.
Like, bro, I'm thinking, they're telling me armed robbery, this was in the car, that's in the car. I'm thinking, like, who do you know? I can't even say no names, I have to take on the chin. I couldn't say no names, bro. Like, I spent my 21st birthday, the best one and the best celebration of your life, in jail. I remember I had a toothache, everything.
How long was you in for?
I'd done like a year.
For a stolen car?
Yeah. No, it wasn't stolen because there was stuff in the car. I don't want to go into it, but yeah, I was around people. Bro, I remember I came out of this is how mad it is. Yeah? I came out of jail, went back to my mum's house. Obviously, my mum's suffering mental health because it's all going mad right now. Son's gone to jail. Like my dad's left. Boom, boom, boom. Now me and my mum started beefing. These times I was innocent. I didn't know about road and all these things. Brother, listen, my mum was giving me so much headache. Yeah, I went to the police station. I handed myself back in. I ain't got nowhere to stay. They took me back to Ipswich jail. I swear to God. Took myself back to jail. I done my whatever, the tag, whatever. Back in jail. And I just came out. When I came out, I went to YMCA. So I started in Chelmsford. Then I went to Hollinsey Bay. Then I got into Hollinsey Bay. I met another real madmen. Oh, go and collect some phones outside.
That's a
good.
DCAT, innit?
Yeah, DCAT. Got kicked out of the DCAT. Go to Ipswich. Whoa, madness. Yeah. And then from there, I came out YMCA, and then everything kind of went. But yeah, man.
But that's why.
Welcome back.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Now I'm working corporate. I can't believe it.
But that's why your hoodie and say men don't. That's why that's massive because people's stories.
Yeah.
People's got the craziest stories, and we don't know. You get me?
man.
You're meeting this one, you're seeing this one.
Mm-hmm.
That person might be serving you a burger in Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know their story. And that's why you said men don't lie. It's an important point to make in terms of obviously men do lie.
Yeah, man,
Women do. Women lie too. But there's a story. And there's a story. And people need to know people's got a story.
Well, and this is what I'm trying to say. See the time when I had my situation where last year when I was having depression heavy, I'm telling you, like I say I don't believe in God. I'm Muslim, but I say I don't believe in God as most people do. Because in this time in the forest, I'm telling you, something came to me and he told me, this is not your time. And it downloaded information into my brain, which I was like, I've written it down so quick. Everything came, within the last year, everything came quick. To the point I'm sitting here now, podcast, everything. It's like, this is what you're supposed to have done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's probably my exes or whoever's going to be watching think, this guy. Yeah, I was a scumbag. I'm not going to lie, I was a scumbag because my head was gone. I was thinking, when you're from the ends, and this is a good thing with mental health again, when you're from ends, yeah, we have a ceiling for ourselves that we don't realize that we have where we can't see past whatever we've seen. Do you understand? Like, if you don't know, I live in Hackney, and now I work in corporate, which is Liverpool Street, all these places. I never knew about that before. I never knew I could even get to there, how to get to there, what the steps were. Somehow, some way, I managed to get there. So that's why we have to celebrate when I see man married, man that, I don't want to mention names, but Nicky Slim thing, and then man, they're doing things, bro. Like, and we need to promote these things more because a lot of us are doing it, and all that the agenda is promoting is black men are cheating or doing these other things, which helps their agenda, crime, and there's these things. But really and truly, 50% of black men are married. There's like 20%, 30% are single, and then there's 20% that have children in relationships. So there's a lot of conversation to have around it, and I think with what I'm doing, I'm trying to broaden this conversation with the man them, make it more open, but also bring the women in as well. I don't want it to be a toxic conversation. Yeah, I want a woman to let us understand what they're going through, but also I want them to understand what we are going through and how we see things as well. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Nicky Slim Ting. Thanks for the invite, man.
Big up No Phones.
No phones, come on.
Yeah, make sure everyone signs up to No Phones because that's big.
It's big.
But the Poster Boy project, what you're gonna find, or you're already finding, is the conversation is much bigger and broader than you ever envisioned.
Yes, no, it's much bigger. And you know what? It's a funny thing because it's a double-edged sword, as they say. Because I get a lot of women that will say it's very toxic because we're only talking about men. What about women? And I say to them, listen, at the end of the day, I'm only talking about what I know about. Like, and I'm not excluding women, but what I want to happen is I want more women to get involved so we can kind of try and understand each other. So that's why I've got a woman speaker as well at the show to make sure we can kind of understand that. And I want more women, because when I put it out, not many women came forward. And I want more women to come forward and tell us their experience. If you've had experience with men in mental health or been in a situation where you feel like you wasn't heard. So we can understand what you're going through. So maybe we learn how to express ourselves a little bit more in them situations, you know? So, and then it does, as I said, the breakdown of the family is one of the things that I'm very much against. And if we can open up communication between the men and the women, regardless of the race, between men and women, so we understand each other, because the best thing you can do for your children is to be together. And the best thing the women can do is understand that they're the most powerful things, because the women spend the most time with the children and the men go out to work. That's just the way the situation is at the moment. So if we can get the women to understand their power and understand to, especially with the men, to bring them up, not to bring us emotional, but to be men, then the young men that we're growing up now, that a lot of the women are like, oh, you men are so bad. Remember, you brought them up. Yeah, you brought them, you know. So you brought them up, yeah. You brought them up, and then they get to a big age, and then then the women have got a problem with them. We need to really go back and look at, and not blaming women, but what is the situation that they're getting brought up in? Because if there's lots of one-parent families and women are bringing them up, then we need to try and help the development of the children, regardless whether they're in a one-parent family or with both the families.
That's another massive conversation to be had.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, there's so many conversations to be had. And maybe the reason why we can't get to these conversations is because so many people get stopped at a point where they've said something and someone is already triggered. So now we got to have an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour conversation about that point, rather than moving on to the proper meat of the conversation of what's going on, what we need to forward ourselves, and how we need to progress.
Talk about one thing, a few topics actually that's not being spoken about enough. That's a situation in Sudan. That's a situation in Nigeria. That's a situation in Congo.
Come on.
That's a situation in
South Africa.
Yeah.
You understand? All these places, people are being killed, like sheep, like animals, like cattle. You understand? And it's not cool. We need to raise awareness for this. Yeah, we need to let the people know what's happening, and we need to use our platforms that we're using for other stuff, which are just, trivial. So actually,
clicks and views.
Yeah, clicks and views, and laughs and jokes when people are dying. Do you know what I mean? Your brothers, your sisters, people that look like you are dying. So I think we should, spread the news and awareness, and like the way you go and vote, you go and what's it called? March for George Floyd in America, who's not even in England. You understand what I'm saying? You can march for your people as well, So I didn't see no marches for Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see no marches. I didn't see no marches for Nigeria, Sudan. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. So, but we marched for what? What do we march for? Black rights.
Now, big up Gaza still. Free up my people still.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But no, not taking away from Gaza, yeah. But we're we're promoting Gaza when our own place is under siege and you know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
Well, linking it back to mental health, I would say, in terms of all of those things, my experience, I don't have a massive experience in terms of mental health. I know there's people around me.
Oh, you're the coolest man in the building at all
Hey.
times. That's what I heard still.
Hey, it's a rumor.
Yeah.
It's a rumor.
Teach
But,
me.
but what I would say,
Mate, when he falls, it's gonna be so hard.
you see, my man's grinning.
God forbid.
But yeah, now one of my biggest learnings and in my journey is in attaching yourself to something bigger than yourself.
Mm.
And I think a lot of times we talk about comparisons and you're comparing your life to someone else. But when you actually attach yourself to something bigger than yourself and you know life is bigger than you, and attaching yourself to and understanding what's going on in the world, as you said, Sudan, Nigeria,
Yeah.
even Uganda at the moment here, there's a big flood going on. When you attach to themselves and you know there's a bigger world and there's bigger situations going on, and I think that's important for everyone
That
to
gives
do.
you like a bigger scope on life.
Perspective.
Why am I bigger
Yeah.
perspective?
No, you're good at this. I like that little.
As in,
I don't know where you got that from, bro. You're professional. Cheers.
Yes, God. Big up, God.
No, but the reality is,
Yeah.
just geographically, we're blessed.
Yeah.
We're born in England. You're blessed.
I'm not born
Automatically.
In England, but still, yeah, okay, we're in England.
Being in England, you're blessed. There's so much terrible things about England, but geographically, you're blessed.
Yeah.
Do you know
No,
what
my
I mean?
man, rate England. What do you mean? Where else can you live your life the way you're living your life? You go and be born back where you're from.
Bro, go Russia and try to do podcasts like this and see what happens to you. See what happens to you.
So I'm saying. So yeah, so big up England, man. But don't big them up. We don't big up the old England. We big up the new England. Yeah.
Well, let's bring it back to Added Value Podcast. If you like content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Where's the energy, C, man? Where's the energy?
No, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that button. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your whole family, and your next door neighbor. Big up.
Big up Shaun and the Poster Boy Project.
Yeah.
Tell them again about your dates.
17th of December, Hackney, Dalston Lounge in Hackney, right next to the Kingston High Road Station. Can't miss it. Make sure you come down and check us out.
Saying free entry.
Free entry. We're even going to put a little food on as well.
Boy.
Yeah, you can't, you know?
Boy.
Straight after work, 3 hours, put a little food on.
No,
have a little chat, a little music. Can't go wrong.
No, 100%. Added Value Podcast. Jason, Superstar J.
J Rome, some people's slumlord, some people's landlord.
Your boy C-Boy, Manolo. Yo, I'm out, man.
Straight out.
Peace.
Peace,
Nice.
love.